So some of you are asking me how to use a massage gun safely on your chest and your shoulders. Well, one thing, don't do it on yourself. It's one of those things that you're just going to put yourself in a bad position. So I want to actually show you how to do it with Rebecca here. So you're going to have two people. So you'll need a second person to do it. So you got to befriend somebody. You do that, that's on you. But if you need this, I've left a link in the description. Now let's turn this bad boy on. We're going to do a little bit of a cool down routine. We'll avoid bony areas, so we're going to avoid like the collarbone. We're also going to avoid the breasts, but we're going to get into like the pecs. We're going to get into the delts. We're going to get the traps. So we're going to start with the pecs. I have a flathead piece right here. If a person's sensitive, you get like a soft flathead, or you could use that circle flathead. You get right into the muscle. Cool down is going to just hold it in place. We're not doing anything too active. We're just getting the muscle to relax. Over 30 seconds will be good. I'm going to do it a little bit less just for the sake of time. I don't want to bore you. Then from here, we're going to cross the joint into the deltoid. Now we have a good vibration here. You can always increase the vibration. Higher frequency, as long as it's slow, is going to get them to relax. When you're using a massage gun, it communicates with the nervous system. So long exposure is going to get the muscles to relax. And we just cover the area. Avoid the bone up here, but then you want to get right into the heart of the muscle. You can hold them by the arm, bring it out a little bit, and keep it controlled. Just don't tickle them. Then from here, I'm just going to turn you around so they can see. We're going to get to the back of the deltoid. We're going to work that area right there. We're going to I'm going to hold her by the top of the shoulder to avoid the bone. Then we're going to go right into the muscle over here. Going to relax. We're looking to relax her. So then we come right into the lower half. We're going to get that lower half of the rotator cuff. Very important to get here because of the rotator cuff. As we go down, they can get a little more sensitive. But as long as they're not sensitive, then we're going to get into the lat, which is the border, right where the armpit is. So just know your partner, know who you're working with, because at this point, you can start to tickle them. Rebecca here's a pro, so she's not ticklish to this.
Nope.
Then we're going to come here. I'm going to avoid the back. I'm just going to go up, avoiding the spine. I'm going right between the spine and the shoulder blade, getting it to relax. Coming up, don't get the neck high because that's where the bones are, but we could go right into the traps. You have the protective hand watching out for her spine, and the other one just getting into the heart of the muscle. Then we'll go into the other side. Just going to turn her around. We're going to come here. I'm going to do this again because then we'll go right into the stretch routine. We're going to avoid the collarbone. We're going to get right into that pectoral muscle right there. Just relaxing it. Then we're going to cross the joint right into the deltoid over here. Getting right into the heart of the muscle, avoiding the bone at the top of the shoulder. Then I'll turn her around some more. We're going to get right into the back of the deltoid. We're going to come up, get the high part of the shoulder. That's trap and supraspinatus, one of your rotator cuff muscles. Then we go down into the lower meaty area. And we're getting the lower rotator cuff muscle here that's known as the infraspinatus. And then once we do that for about 30 seconds, we move into the lat, the back wall of the armpit. Nice and slow. Don't tickle them. Get them to relax. Then I like to trace around the bottom of the shoulder blade, protecting the spine as we come up. And then we relax the back right here. Then we protect the neck, avoiding the vertebrae, and we get that upper trap muscle. Then if I really wanted to get a good stretch right after this, we turn off the massage gun. We could just start with some compressions. This should be the easy stuff. Just put your forearm there and just let them feel the weight of your forearm. You could just push their head away to have a little stretch into their neck. Then from here, after we do that, straighten out their head. I'll grab their arm. I'm going to bring it back to stretch out the pec. Get a nice little stretch they should feel in the front of their shoulder right there. And then from here, we can do a little bit of lat stretching. Get that lat stretched out. And then we could stretch the rhomboid, that muscle between the shoulder blades. Just bringing it right there. And that is my cool down routine for your chest and your shoulder.